Hello and good morning. You joined me down at the Norton Disney complex up in Lincoln, and this session we're going to have an attempt at catching our first Billy's carp. Now, I haven't fished this lake. I've fished other lakes on the complex, but I've never actually been on here. So we got down yesterday afternoon about 3 o'clock, had a good walk round, managed to get into the peg about 5. The guy in here had a couple. I think he'd done 3 or 4 over the 4 or 5 nights, but from the last few weeks fishing, I've noticed that there's a lot of fish always sat over their deep water. They're just off the bottom. So I definitely think my location's right on fish. Set up, and about 8 o'clock in the evening, we did see one show just over deep water, as I suspected them where they would be. So yeah, we went in last night with, now up at Norton, you're only allowed 1 zig. So I did opt to fish 2 on the deck. I fished 2 on the deck over a light bit of bait just to see what happened, and we've stuck that out through the night. This morning I've got up at 6, it's around 7 now, and just topped up the spot a little bit, freshen it up. So who knows what's going to happen in this morning sort of bite period. If that is the bite time currently, I don't know. And on my 3rd rod, I've gone for a solid bag over to the right. But today, when the weather picks up, we're going to switch over to one of the rods on the zig, work the upper loughs with the adjustable zigos. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. So without further ado, chatting on, let's see how the session goes. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. And absolute mint condition. And yeah, rods are back out there. I'm going to put 3 more spawns back over the top. We'll go through the mix, but look at that. Happy days. Right guys, just having a little look at the mix that's working down here at Norton Disney. We're using the freezer nutcracker. We're using hemp, sweet corn, 2mm pellet, 6mm pellet, and the nutcracker hydro. So that's what we're putting out there. That's a little look at it. And yeah, it's doing the do. We started off with 20 spawns, been topping up throughout the night, and we had the first run this morning around 9 AM. So yeah, rod's back out there, a few more spawns over the top, and let's see what happens. I'm sure they'll come back and get some more. Right guys, I'm seeing a lot of fish show long opposite me, so I'm going to get over there now. I'm going to pack this shit down, get over here, get on the fish and stop messing about. It's gone quiet. We managed the one off the deck in this peg, but there's definitely more activity the other side of the lake. And that's the thing in spring, you know, don't stick to a swim just because you've committed some bait. You know, I've put 3 key of crumb out there, probably 2.5 key, 3 kilo of hemp, a litre of liquid, but they're not here. Do you know what I mean? They've come, it's induced a bite, but they've definitely pushed off on the wind. So it's time to get packed up, get over there as quick as I can. And yeah, I'll see you when I'm in the other peg. But this is the thing in spring, stay mobile, don't anchor yourself in a peg, regardless of what bait you've put in. Wherever the fish are, you need to be at all times. Optimise the hours that you're on the bank on fish. Thinking they're going to come back, 9 times out of 10, they never come back. So yeah, enough waffling, let's get out of here. Well guys, we have moved swim. We are now rounding to peg 3. There's a lot more fish showing out here, which is a great sign. We've put one on a solid bag, one on a single pop-up, and the right hand rod I am using an adjustable zig. So yeah, we got a bit of things covered. Wind, bit of a crosswind, bit nasty to fish in, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to die off. As soon as it dies off, quickly get the leading rod out, find a spot, and I'm going to put a bit of bait on. A bit of bait out there, so, and then I'm going to put my rigs back over the bait like I did on the other side. Like I say, we managed one, so hopefully now we're on a few more fish, we might be able to get a few more. But until then, fish the singles, keep our eyes peeled, have a nice earned brew, just have a sip of that, and yeah, let's see what unfolds. But it's nice to be out. I like being back up at Norton. If you haven't been here, definitely recommend coming up and giving it a go. It's a beautifully run complex. You get so much water around you, it's nice. But yeah, I'm going to have some smiley faces now with some hummus. Shout out to Kev Bath for the edge there. Apparently this is nice. Well, I know it is nice. I did have it last week with him down at Linear, which was really enjoyable. So I'm going to have that again now for my lunch. And yeah, just keep my eyes peeled. Knock up some bait, get ready for later on. Bosh yeah, let's be having them. Right guys, well there you have it. The rods are out and a beautiful sunset as well. And yeah, I will catch you guys hopefully in the night, but if not, in the morning. Rods are out there, like I say, it's all to play for. Right guys, I'll catch you later. I'll catch you in the morning. It is absolutely freezing. It's like 8 o'clock. 9 cars have just come down the track just as I press record. And yeah, nothing's happened throughout the night. Zigs, nothing on the deck, nothing. Yeah, very moody. This time of year in the spring can be like this, you know. Very difficult to catch carp early in the spring. The weather looks fantastic. The carp are just bowling around the lake on their little missions. And yeah, the last thing they're doing is picking up hook baits. So when you catch them in the spring, you know, early on in March, you need to be a bit respectful, you know. They're difficult bites to get sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to make a brew and see what the day brings. I don't know if to head off today or not. We'll play. We'll see. We'll give it a few hours. Let it warm up. Let me defrost, and we'll see what happens. Oh, give me a brew, lad. Well, guys, unfortunately, this session has come to an end. 2 nights down at Norton Disney on Billy's Lake. We managed one the first night, thought that we made the right move moving over to shallower water where they were showing throughout the day, but unfortunately it just hasn't come to fruition throughout the night or this morning. I'm going to get packed up now, head for home. If you enjoyed this vlog and in-session piece with me, then please hit the subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next one.